Yay, we're live. We're live. Look, sweet pea, we're live. Hello, hello, everybody. It's me and the dog here. Yeah, me and my dog. It's raining outside, so she's a little bit clingy. So I'm going to let her sit with me for a minute. So, yeah, I just knew when Mama was going to go live, so I had to get up here and say hi. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Come on in. Oh, look, there's Miss Ruth. Aren't you Johnny on the spot, Ruth? How are you doing? Yeah, this sweet pea. Turn around and say hi. Say hi. Now she's going to act all shy. Turn around and say hi. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around and say hi. Yeah, turn around this way. Say hi. Yes, say hi. Say hi. I'm better. Doing better. I was sick pretty much all week, and I didn't feel like doing videos or nothing. I still had an appetite, but this cold, it was just coughing. So I was taking, cough medicine, decongestants, all that kind of stuff, sucking on cough drops, trying to drink lots of water. And I slept a lot. I'd be awake for like 4 hours, and then I'd sleep for another 3 or 4, stuff like that. But yesterday and today, I've been doing a lot better. Still coughing some, but much, much better. Every day it gets better. So how are you doing? I hope you hadn't caught this nasty crud. What is it? Did you hear something? She hears something. Oh my goodness. Omicron. So what are the symptoms of this new variant, Omicron? It's like regular COVID, COVID-19 or whatever it was called, where it took away your appetite and your taste buds and your sense of smell and, all that. Tell Ruth, say Mama has coughed and coughed and coughed. Vomiting and diarrhea and fever. You don't lose your smell or taste. But with all that going on, who wants to eat, right? Lord have mercy. All right, you ready to get down? I had to let her go. She's too wiggly. She's the wiggle britches tonight. So I'm assuming they're in quarantine and you're having to stay away from them. Did you ever have COVID, Ruth? I'll take these earrings off. Yeah. Hey, y'all. Hey, come on in. Say hello when you get in. Let us know you're here. You've never had it? That's good. I hope you don't ever. I hope you don't ever have it. I had it, and it was pretty vicious. I mean, I never had to be hospitalized or anything like that, but I laid in bed for about 2 weeks, didn't feel like eating, couldn't smell nothing, couldn't taste nothing. I just wanted to sleep a lot. And oh, yeah, I passed it off to him. That's what he gets for trying to kiss me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, Patricia, how are you? Yeah, just being in the same house. I mean, it's like, how are you get, if you decide that you're going to clean with Lysol and bleach and stuff like that, I mean, and try to sanitize the house, you still are breathing the same air and the germs are in the air, you know. Uh, no, I love to kiss him. We're kind of funny like that. It's like we say hello when he comes in from work with a kiss. Every time, it's time to go to bed, we always make sure and kiss each other goodnight. You know, how are you doing? But I'll be honest with you, this last week, with both of us being kind of under the weather, neither one of us did a whole lot of kissing. Whew. Made a big old pot of soup and just tried to get some nourishment. And since I was taking all that acetaminophen and decongestants and everything, I added yogurt into my diet to kind of keep the yeast from taking over. You know how it is whenever you take a lot of medicine, you can get a yeast infection real easy. Right, it's hard to kiss when you can't breathe. A quick peck, like, I love you. I love you. I hold my breath for 3 seconds, give you a quick peck. Ah. I tell you, it took me about a month really to recover from COVID, but for 2 weeks, I mean, I just laid in the bed, you know, just sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. I just slept a lot. It was hard to breathe. I felt it like, on my, it was like in my chest, my lungs. I felt it. It's almost like having asthma or something. But anyway, some people, and I had a mild case. I mean, some people had to be hospitalized. And I mean, we have a friend of ours right now that's in the hospital on a respirator. I mean, a ventilator. I mean, 100% can't no kind of breathing on his own at all right now. And we're believing, we're praying and believing God for a miracle. Yeah, see, if you don't feel like, if you can't smell nothing and you don't have a taste for nothing, then you don't want to eat. I mean, I ate because I had to, you know what I'm saying? But it was almost like the amount of food that I normally eat was like cut in half. I'm sure I lost weight during that time. It's not a good way to lose weight though. Yeah, the curse of medicine. Oh my gosh. And it hits me that way every single time. I mean, it doesn't even have to be antibiotics. Just, it dries my system out. The That's hard. The longer on a vent, the harder to get the patient backed off. This young man that I'm talking about, he hasn't been married very long, just a few short years. He's got, you know, little children, toddlers. I think his oldest one is only 3, you know, and they're crying for their daddy. They don't understand why they can't see him, you know, laying up in the hospital. And you know how they are. They don't let nobody in. Hey, Lois, how are you? Good evening. Good evening. I see you saw where I took the photo that I asked you for, and I did a scripture verse and posted it on Facebook. Ruth, you have to connect with me on Facebook if you're not already. Yeah, that's great. So anyway, I was telling the people at church today, Lois, about that photo. It was yeah, his name is Jamie, Ruth. Pray for Jamie. Jamie is he's a young man. He's in his 20s. You know, he's got 2 small children and the oldest one's only 3. And he's 100% dependent on the ventilator right now, and we're just believing God for a miracle. So, but anyway, Lois, I was telling people at church today to go to my Facebook to look, at the picture I posted with the scripture. And anyway, let me just pull it up. I got to share this with y'all. This is so good. So this photo, we've been praying about, uh, prophetic thoughts and things for the new year for 2022. And so God's just been showing us that it's a year of redemption. It's a year of victory, a year of seeing like an eagle. And so anyhow, the other night on Instagram, I follow this guy named Jesse Shamp. I don't know if you know who he is. He was talking about, though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be washed and made white as snow. And so the snow represents redemption. And then the number for 2022 is the number 2, because there's 3 2s. So anyway, the number 2. So there's 2 eagles in the tops of the trees, the snowy trees, looking out with those eagle eyes, the up high, like the Lord's perception, how he looks down on all of us and he sees things with his perspective, and he's wanting us to have those eagle eyes where we can see things his way. Hang on, y'all. Let me get this cough drop in my mouth before I go into a coughing fit. So when Lois posted this photo, it was 2 eagles sitting in tops of the trees and snow all around. And it just hit me like a ton of bricks. Okay, this morning I was reading my Bible, and let me pull the scripture up, y'all. I was in Ruth chapter 3, and I got down to verse 11. Well, let me just read verse 10 and 11. It says, Then he said, Blessed are you of the Lord, my daughter, for you have shown more kindness at the end than at the beginning, in that you did not go after young men, whether you were poor or rich. And here's the verse. This just leaped out of the page and into my spirit. And now, my daughter, do not fear. I will do for you all that you request, for all the people of my town know that you are a virtuous woman. So this is a shadow of who the Lord is in our life. He's the kinsman redeemer, right? And so, Ruth and Naomi were there, gleaning from the corners of his fields, just to have, because it was their culture, that you could go to like your nearest of kin if your husband died, or you didn't have any sons to take care of you or anything, and you could go to the next of kin, and they would allow you to glean from the corners of their fields so that you would have enough sustenance to live off of. Okay. And so she did not pursue, she remained pure. Ruth remained pure. She never did run after any men. She stayed with her mother-in-law. She did everything that was asked of her, and she stayed virtuous. And so he's telling her, the kinsman redeemer is telling her, don't fear, I will do for you all that you request. Okay, so this is a shadow of what the Lord says to us when we live for him, when we live pure for him, and we don't run it, after the things of this world. and commit adultery and, against him. You know what I'm saying? Not just physical adultery, but again, have that adulterous spirit against the Lord. And we stay true to the Lord. He's saying, and now, my daughter, and just take this. This is the Lord speaking to me. And now, my daughter, do not fear, for I will do for you all that you request. For all the people of my town know that you are a virtuous woman. So, what is the Lord's town? It's heaven, right? So, everyone in heaven knows that I'm a virtuous woman. So, that just leaped off the page and into my spirit. And I was like, boom, I'm putting that on that photo that Lois sent me, and I'm sharing it. And it was like, we can ask God. If we have faith, the faith of a mustard seed, we can ask him for anything and he will do it. And we just need to believe that he will do it. And it was confirmed here. I will do for you all that you request. Think about that. That's like a blank check. Oh my gosh. I got so excited about that verse today. So yeah, I'm asking God to touch Jamie. This is my we used to work together, do church work together, his mother and his family and I've known him since he was a little kid. Anyway, now he's married. He's got 2 small children of his own, and the oldest one is 3, and he's got COVID, and he's up in the hospital on a ventilator, 100% dependent on the ventilator, and the doctors have said that they've done all that they can do for him. And the family's just desperate. They're desperate for a miracle. And, they sent me text messages asking me to pray, saying, I know God will hear your prayers. And I mean, it's these are trying times. I'm telling you, these are trying times, and so I'm not going to be afraid. I'm not going to even allow my mind to go into those places where, how are these little kids going to manage without their daddy? I'm just not going to think that way. I'm just going to believe God. God's going to raise him up. He's done it. If he's done it for others, he'll do it for he's no respecter of persons. So I'm asking and I'm believing and I'm standing on that scripture right there. He's going to do all that I request. It's a bold prayer. For a lot of people wouldn't even dare to pray it. But I'm praying it. So if y'all want to agree with me in prayer, his name is Jamie. Jamie Perkinson. So who else is in the room? I got Ruth and I got Patricia and I got Lois. Anyway, this COVID it's a curse. It's a curse. We've got to take authority over it in the spirit, and bind it up. We've got the keys. Jesus gave us the keys. We got the power to bind and to loose. Yeah. Amen. So he's faithful. I mean, if we ask him for bread, is he going to give us a stone? So, y'all, this makeup I'm wearing today is, a 10-minute makeup job. I don't think my eyebrows turned out too bad, though. But I just did like a one and done eyeshadow look, and I just put mascara on the top. I didn't even fool with the bottom. And I just put on foundation and a little blush and bronzer, and that was it. Some lipstick, which that's been gone. I ate chili since then. Not bad. Not bad for a 10-minute makeup job. I was okay with it. A lot better than no makeup at all. I'm so slow these days. I can start an hour before I leave the house and, take a shower, and it seems like I'm out of time, and it just flies by. And I look up at the clock and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to be leaving like right now. And I'm just now putting on makeup. No, my chest doesn't hurt. I just got this It's like this itching in my nose and, constant drainage. So, anyway, I didn't take any cough medicine today, though. What have y'all been doing today? Where'd everybody go? I slow up wintertime getting out the door. Oh, I know. It seems like the older I get, the slower I get. It's like if I know I'm going somewhere 3 hours, before I have to leave the house, that's when I get started getting ready. You been napping? Oh, that's wonderful. Sundays are great for a nap. There's no better nap than a Sunday nap. Y'all, my numbers up here says there's one person in the room, and I know there's 3 or 4 of us. Watching TV with hubby. What have y'all been watching, Lois? Anything good? I didn't get a nap today. I'm going to go to bed early tonight, though. I know. Sometimes it's just boring, 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 boring TV. Rather be watching YouTube. I took this Pinch Me survey today on my phone while we were in the car, and it was asking me about appliances and, purchases that we've made like within the last 3 months. And the only thing that we've bought in the last 3 months, as far as stuff for the house, is a couple of fans, and that's it. I mean, we just don't spend money on stuff like that. New appliances and kitchen gadgets and electronics and, I mean, just all this stuff. And I was checking off no, no, none, no, no. And so then when I got down to, finally checking off something, it was the fans. And they were asking me the brand name and where we got them at, and do they oscillate, and are they tabletop fans, or are they box fans, or are they pedestal fans? I mean, they wanted some details. So anyway, I answered all the questions. It only took like 10 minutes to answer the survey. So anyway, Pinch Me likes to interact, So it's kind of boring sometimes, though, answering some of the stuff. First, the washer needed replaced, and then my oven died, but I fixed the oven. You fixed the oven. Aren't you a handy woman? We don't fix stuff here at our house. We tear up stuff, but we don't fix stuff. I tease my husband. I call him the demolition man. That's just not our talents. We just don't have talents to fix things, We have talents in other areas, but not in that area. So it just needed a new heating element. Oh, that was easy then. Yeah, the only thing really we change light bulbs and, if the breaker box, if it trips a switch, we turn that back on, or we check the oil in our car, or I don't know, just little easy stuff, change batteries. I mean, it's really quite pitiful, our lack of talent in that area. So if something needs to be repaired around here, we usually just, get somebody to do it for us. I know your talent is gardening. No doubt about that. Ruth, have you seen Lois's garden, her cottage garden in the summer? I'm sure you have. What about you? Patricia, are you still in the room? Lois has a really nice garden. She grows vegetables and flowers and bushes and sets pots and stuff around. She's got little seating areas where you can, you know, go and sit in the sun or the shade or whatever. We're telling people what to do. There you go. That's mine. Tell my husband what to do. I learned following my dad around as a kid. Oh, how to fix stuff? Yeah, that's cool, Ruth. Hey, Renee. What's up? You're a plant killer. I am too. I kill everything. I mean, it just seems like I either don't water them enough or I water them too much or they get, I don't know. I got a plant right now in my kitchen window. I'm trying to keep it alive. You've been editing? I filmed mine. I need to upload it. It's edited though. And I need to upload it and do the blog portion. So anyway, I'm not doing it tonight. I'm going to wait and do it in the morning. I'm tired, y'all. Killed a cactus. There you go. Me and you, Ruth, we're in the same category. Kill a cactus. And let me guess, you overwatered it. Ah. So the plant I have in my kitchen window, I need to set like a bowl underneath the pot itself, and that way it can, you know, suck water from the bottom of the bowl and, as it needs it. Turn to mush. Mushy cactus. No longer a prickly cactus, but a mushy cactus. Well, y'all, I'm going to take this makeup off. I got a bowl of warm water here. It's getting cool, though, so I need to go ahead and use it. So I thought I'd do a little skincare. I'm going to have to break out a new bottle of micellar water soon. Listen, y'all, I went to the BH Cosmetics site a couple of weeks ago, and I shopped some of their sales, and they still got everything so cheap. I want to go back because it's like 70% off. Anyway, I got a whole box of stuff sitting here, but I'm just too pooped to go into it tonight. Let's take my eyebrows off. But anyway, I need to, haul all that stuff for you guys and, do some swatches. And anyway, it's probably going to take more than one video to do it all because it's quite a bit. I know Renee's probably got some new makeup. You're not going to shop in January and it lasted 2 days. That's about the way it was for me in December. Lord have mercy. That low buy that I was on in December, well, I was trying to do it, the whole last quarter of the year, and I made it pretty good, through October and November. But once Thanksgiving weekend hit, that was all she wrote. And then in December, it just seemed like the sales just kept getting better and better. And I was like, this is crazy. Why did I go on a low buy? when all these great sales are going on. That's insane. This is the time to shop. So next year, I'm going on low buy, you know, probably in the middle of summer or something. I know. See, that's the thing. If you open the emails and you go to the site and you start looking around, I mean, you're going to buy something more than likely. Well, what have you got, Renee? I bet you got some good stuff. You got something new from the Busy Beauty store? You got stuff for the month of January yet? I tried this cream bronzer today, y'all. It's kind of orange looking, but I liked it. Did y'all think my face looked too orange when you came on? A BH Paul and a palette from you. Oh yeah. Well, that palette from me, you're gonna like it, Renee. Those colors are perfect for your complexion. We'll have to do a collab with it. I bet some other people have that palette too. All those beautiful oranges and purples. It didn't look too orange. I was trying to create a shadow, down here on my neck to minimize my double chin, and it was really the wrong color for that down there. I needed something a little bit more gray, but see how pale I look, y'all? I look almost kind of bluish. Let me plug in this other light over here. Maybe I can, maybe I can affect my appearance for the better. I got this ring light, y'all. It is really handy. And check it out. I don't know if y'all can see this or not. When I turn it on, see, it's real bright. Okay, so I can dim it by just hitting this little minus button. See, like that. And then I can change it like to a yellowish tone, which is the one I really like. And then that's like more blue. You did swatch it, Renee? It's so pigmented. Oh my gosh. And that purple is just the bomb. So which is better, the regular, the yellow, or the blue? And then I can always brighten it up too. Are you masking, Lois? So I have this overhead light, and then there's a lamp behind me, and then this ring light over here on this side. I kind of like the yellow one. It's not so glary in my eyes. The red light dimmed. Which one's the red light? Let me try this again. There's like the blue, and that's the normal, and that's the yellow. Are you talking about the normal one, like the regular one? Dimmed? You just posted it on Instagram and I tag you? Oh, yeah. That's good. That's good, Lois. I appreciate that. Okay, there's the blue. There's the regular light. Okay. And then you like it bright or do you like it dim? Looks better dim, don't it? All right, that's how I'm going to leave it. Oh, it's all right. Nothing wrong with abbreviations. We like abbreviations. We like shortcuts. All right, y'all. I'm going to go in. I'm going to go in with this pure clay cleanser from L'Oreal tonight. Yeah, dim. Dim looks best, I think. So this is like a foam clay cleanser. And it's really not too harsh on the skin either. You know, you think of clay cleansers and you're thinking, oh, this is just going to be really, leave my skin too dry. But it really doesn't. Anyway, I'm just going to put this, I'm going to mask right here in the T-zone. And then when I go to wash it off, I'll use it to wash, the outer perimeter also. So anyway, I'll just look kind of funky for a minute or two. It won't take long for this to work. Oh, yeah. So, y'all, I still have my Christmas decorations up because I've been sick. All the cards are up. The tree's up. I haven't had the lights on, though, or anything plugged up in the tree for a few days. It always makes me sad, though, to take it down. It's like, oh, the pretty lights are gone. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. Just right through the center. This is a good mask, Ruth. This is a detox and a brightening mask. It removes everyday impurities, and it's got 3 pure clays plus charcoal in it, and it's great for combination skin to oily skin. So since my skin is dry, right around the edges of my face and underneath here, I'm not going to put it right there, but it didn't take long. You don't even have to use it as a mask. You could, just use it as a cleanser. So anyway, it starts to kind of like tingle, immediately. And it will dry. But I usually don't leave it on too long because clay is pretty powerful. And I don't want to overdo it. But it's a good one. It's a good one. I got this. Let's see. I don't remember where I got this. It seemed like it came in a beauty box, either Walmart or Target or something. I haven't bought a Target box in a while. I'll have to try it. Wash off and sheet masks. I like. Not like the peel off ones. Oh, I know. Some of those peel off ones can be brutal, especially if you get the kind that's really, pulls on the skin. So anyway, L'Oreal's got some good skincare products. I really like Oil of Olay, and I keep meaning to buy some of the new stuff, but I just haven't got around to it. Have y'all tried anything from Oil of Olay lately? I wish, I wish some products would come in a subscription box. That'd be nice. I'm going to go ahead and wash, y'all. This foams up really good. You hear that? You see that? And it just spreads everywhere. It just goes, a little bit goes a long way. So, even with the washing, you're going to get the effects of the clay, in all the other areas. I get those beauty magazines from Pinch Me because they send them to me for free. And, there's always ads in there from Oil of Olay, and they talk about, and you see ads on Instagram too, about their products and how good they are and, all the new stuff that's coming out. And I'm just like so attracted to all that. Yeah, they've got like this retinol. I have tried their retinol under eye cream and I love it. But like their night creams, retinol night creams, or any of their moisturizers, their new moisturizers, I haven't tried any of that stuff. So I'm wanting to do some things different on my channel now that the new year has, rolled around, and I want to do less unboxings and more, like a couple less unboxings every month, and I want to do more makeup looks, like a couple more makeup looks every month than what I was doing. And still I want to have a heavy focus on skincare though, because I mean that's really, I mean, I love makeup, but I feel like skincare is really what people watch me for. I don't know. Y'all have to let me know. You can't really go by the views, the number of views. Regenerist is in the new line. I keep seeing the ads. The Oil of Olay Regenerist. I'll get a magazine. I'll see an ad that I like, and I'll turn down the corner of the magazine, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to go to Walgreens or I'm going to go to CVS, and I'm going to pick some, pick up a product. And it's like, I forget. It's like everything else comes in front of that. And I'm going to have to get on their website and just shop that way, I think. Yeah, I want to change it up just a little bit. And, I'm cutting back on some of my subscriptions. I've gone down to just the base boxy base box. And I cut out the Ipsy X. And I got Cheap Boss on hold for this month. And I don't know. I'm just, trimming down. Trying to trim down. I've got so much, I don't have room to store it all. My house is starting to look like a Walgreens. That's what Lois's husband says about her house. Starting to look like a Walgreens. I thought that was so funny when he said that. I'd like to see your collection, Ruth. I bet you do have a lot. And it's hard. It's easy for me to collect, but it's hard for me to declutter. And I need to enjoy using it more rather than trying to get. I was building up my collection because I didn't really have a whole lot at the first, but see, I've been doing this about 3 years now. So now I got a pretty decent collection. And I'm not the kind of person just to use something for 6 months or a year and then just throw it out unless it's a tube of mascara or something, you know. But like my eyeshadow palettes, I'm not going to throw them out after only 1 year. I'm just not going to do that. You know, it's a waste of money. perfectly good products. Okay, so there's that. Let me set that bowl out of the way. You're going to do a live taste testing on Tuesday about 6 p.m. What are y'all going to be tasting? What did you drop? What did you drop, Ruth? What boxes did you drop? Ooh, that felt so good, y'all. My face feels so clean. Kyle's funny. He's got a great sense of humor. A box of goodies that Amber. Oh, okay. Amber DIY. Amber Bazaar's DIY. Is that the Amber you're talking about? I know whatever she sent you, it's going to be a lot of it. So definitely some content there. So that's going to be great. Because she's very generous. 6 p.m. Is that 6 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday? I only kept Ipsy and BoxyCharm base for the sales. I dropped FabFitFun, Allure, ice cream, etc. Yeah, I never cared for FabFitFun. I mean, what am I going to do with all them great big bags and stuff? Okay, so 6 p.m. Tuesday night, that would be 5 p.m. my time. What have you been into? Y'all, my dog has been in the trash. I ate one of those beef sticks earlier. Bring me that. Earlier this evening, and she has pulled it out of the garbage, and she's over there chewing on the plastic. Let me have that. Hang on, y'all. I got to try to get that away from her. You let me have that. Lord have mercy. This dog, y'all. You cannot have this. This is what she had. It's a paper that one of those like Slim Jims, you know what I'm talking about? She had got that out of the garbage and was chewing on it. I mean, she's like a child. I turned my back for 1 minute and she's into stuff. Terry sacked out the garbage, laid down to take a nap this afternoon, and I didn't know that I was supposed to be listening to make sure that she stayed out of the trash in there. And it's one of those drawstring bags, you know, that ties up, and he ties it in a knot. Well, she's trying to get in that bag in there because there was some bones or something that she wanted. And anyway, you'd think that she was starving to death. I feed her treats off and on all day long. She has food all the time in her bowl. Her bowl's hardly ever empty. Ugh. I got to watch her, y'all. I'm going to make sure that she don't choke on stuff. I mean, what if she were to choke on this piece of plastic? I wouldn't know what to do. And this is not good for her. A beef stick, it's got all this salt and corn syrup and, you know, all this fat and stuff in it. She does not need this. She's so little. You know, you have to watch these little dogs. They only weigh like 5.5 pounds, you know. And they just eat like a little bit of food every day. All right, let me put some serums and stuff on, y'all. And my skin feels really soft, especially right through here. I mean, they're just like kids. It's like mama said no, but as soon as she's not looking, I'm going to do what I want. So let's see. Let's do some hyaluronic acid. I'm going to go in with this Hydro Glow. I'm still trying to use it up. I'm going to see how much I've got left. Probably half of it's still in there. Y'all, I emptied a makeup foundation today. I mean, it's not bone dry, but it's definitely, I have to take the cap off and use the stem, to start. I've been digging it out like that, and I'm tired of fooling with it, so I threw it in my empties. That's something I could do on a Sunday night, huh? Show y'all my empties. All right, now I'm going to go in with this other serum from Acure. It's got the Bachuchio eggplant and turmeric. It's like a plant-based retinol. I like this stuff because you have to shake it up. And it goes from blue and yellow to all green. I was like, it takes me forever to use up a makeup product. About the only thing I ever really empty is like eyebrow pencils and stuff. Every now and then, like a lip balm, which I have emptied a couple of those up in the last couple of months because it's been so dry. But if there's a lip balm that's in a stick form, like a chapstick, it always lasts me a lot longer than a lip treatment, like something like this. I love this stuff right here, y'all. It is so good. I've been using the Acure shampoo and conditioner for a while too, and I really love it. But I always used up the shampoo first before I empty out the conditioner. So I might have to order some more of that. It's really nice. It feels like a eucalyptus. There's a sensation about it when you put it on your scalp. It's like a cooling, and the smell. So that's really cool. All right, now I'm going to go in with this Verso Super Eye Serum. It's called, it's like a backwards 5 Verso Skincare with Retinol 8. It's a nice big tube. So what have y'all emptied up here lately? Do you save your empties? Do you share them, with everybody or what? It's been a couple months since I did my empties. I'll have to look back on my videos and see how long it's been. I bet it's been 2-3 months. The end of the summer, probably. This feels awesome right here. I'm trying to use as many natural-based products as I can. As weird as it is, the smell of eucalyptus makes me faint. It is strong. Eucalyptus is strong. I save my empties and usually do it on a mask Monday. It's been about 2 months for me. Yeah. I empty out masks, skincare, body wash, uh, you know, body products. They're usually winds up being dog treats and stuff like that. Empty bags of dog treats in my empties basket. My husband uses up cologne. I don't know. I think it's pretty much the same old thing in my empties all the time. Sometimes I think my empties videos might be too boring. Ooh, I just pushed out too much of that stuff. This is a night cream. Let me just spread the wealth here. I don't want to overdo it. Oh, did you empty some of your 111 skin? Are you talking about the serums, the bottles of serums? I have yet to empty out one of mine. Shampoo and conditioner. Yeah. Mm. And I save my empty mask packets. You know, well, that's got a coupon on the back of it. But anyway, y'all see them. I save those and put those in the empties as well. Yeah, an honest opinion. That makes the difference. But this is the thing. There's hardly anything that I don't like. And that's honest. I'm not as picky as some people are when it comes to certain things. And I love makeup. I love all kinds of makeup. And it really has to be bad for me to say, thumbs down. You didn't get a notice, Carla? I wonder why. It's a slow night tonight. There's not many people on. Anyway. I came on about 9:15, something like that. Thank you, Lois. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I went up, listen, y'all. I went up to 799 subscribers. I was so excited. I told my husband, I said, I just like one more. And then the next day I went down to 798. And I was like, what happened? And then today I was down to 797 and I lost another one. And I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, the notices. So I don't know. Who can figure out these things? But anyway, I come on usually, Carla, I usually come on between 9 and 9:30 every Sunday night. They scramble some of your guys' videos in the beginning with a green screen. What do you mean, Ruth? I've never seen that. I know that feeling. I only have 197. So, I've been doing this for a long time. And I've had people even tell me, I just don't see why you're not already at 1,000. Why you haven't hit that 1K mark. And I mean, who knows, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I don't yes. I've seen that green. Huh. So, are you saying you see a green screen when you pull up the YouTube app on your computer or the phone or something? I don't have no idea what you're talking about. It's been almost 3 years for me, and I just hit 1K. See, now Renee, that's me. I've been doing this for over 4 years now, and but I've been on a journey, and YouTube has changed monetization rules. I know at least twice since I've been on. In fact, I actually applied in the beginning to get monetized and was approved. And then they changed the rules, and it's like they took it away from me a week after I got approved or something. And so they changed it. And anyhow, it's been an uphill climb. I mean, I'm telling you. So my watch time, Lois, I'm struggling with that too. I'm up to 3.1 for the year, 3.1 thousand, 3,100, in other words. That's where I'm at. But Renee, it was Carla, you should be encouraged because you're doing very well for your first year. Very, very well. I put out over 100 videos before I hit 100 subscribers. And I looked today and I've got 916 videos out. And I haven't even hit 800 subscribers yet. So, some people hit 1,000 subscribers and they only put out 50 videos. So it's not about how hard you work. It really isn't, because you can work really hard and get involved in collabs. You can do giveaways. You can, answer people in your comments and, at least acknowledge them by clicking the hearts and stuff. And you can work really hard on your channel, and it doesn't necessarily promote you. It's all about the content and what people want to see. Do they want to see you? Do they want to see your face? Do they want to see your personality? Do they want to hear what you have to say? Do they like your voice? I mean, you have to admit that, as a viewer, when you go to certain people's channels, it seems like, if their voice just kind of, is irritating or whatever, you're going to have you're going to spend less time watching their videos. I got to get another cough drop. You need to talk about that. You need to talk about the collabs. Yeah, let's talk about collabs. When you start watching some videos, they're green with no picture. Oh, I see what you're talking about. It's like a green screen. It's like it's trying to connect to their server or something. I like small collabs. I like doing makeup look collabs, and I mean, it's fine to have a giveaway, because that encourages people to, interact and build the community between each other's subscribers and all that. But it's just fun. It's fun to work together. If you have a hard time with voices, Lois, and see, there's, I mean, I don't know. It's just a matter of just, how it is when you meet people in the world. There's certain people that you're drawn to, and there's certain people that you're like, you could take them or leave them or whatever. And there's only so many hours in a day. And so, you're going to spend your time watching the ones that you really enjoy, and I don't know how y'all are, but I don't like to go to someone's video and just pop in, type a comment, and 30 seconds later leave. I want to watch their video and do them the courtesy of viewing the video all the way through. But I know if they're going to do a 40-minute video and their voice is irritating. You know what I'm saying? Or they just, say the same thing over and over again, like they repeat themselves. I mean, I'm going to be less likely to watch those videos. I like cooking collaborations. I've never been in a collab until now, and I don't know what to do. Oh, we'll help you, Carla. We'll help you. Whatever kind of questions you have, you just let us know. We'll help you because all of us have been in collabs. I want a palette from Karen Ann. She challenged me to recreate one of her looks. And she did another giveaway, and I got like 70 from that. Wow. So she did a giveaway and you got 70 subscribers from her giveaway? How did that work? You did the look and she did the giveaway? How did that work, Renee? Oh, the Winter Wonderland collab? Oh, Carla, we're going to help you. We're going to help you. Don't you be nervous at all. Just put one foot in front of the other. And, take it one step at a time, one day at a time. I like watching smaller collabs, but the 15 to 20 channel collabs are daunting. Oh, I know. I know, Ruth. That's why we break it up into groups. That way, you don't have to watch more than 8 people. It's hard to watch longer videos. I know. I know, Renee. So 15, 20 minutes, that's about the average video for me. 30 minutes max. But when they start getting longer than that, it has to be something I really want to see. She did a giveaway for a palette I won. That palette. She did a giveaway for a palette. I won that palette. When I got the palette, she challenged me to recreate one of her looks that she did with it. And so because the two of you were interacting on all of that, that's how you got the 70 subscribers and people were interested and they followed up. I don't know how to edit or anything, and y'all do great. Oh, Carla, listen. I only started editing this year. I only started getting traction on my channel this year. Half of all the views that I have, I've gotten them this year. So don't worry about all that. Just begin. Just begin. Just film real-time videos and, to keep it where it, just do the eye look on camera and, and keep it simple. Then she did another giveaway for that same palette after the recreation. That's a great idea. That's a really good idea. So she has a lot more subscribers than you do, Renee, and they all came from her channel to subscribe to you. For the ones that participated and voted on which look they wanted me to recreate of hers, it was really cool. Oh, wow. So it's like the people that were watching helped choose the look. You like to watch lives? A lot of people do. And they're so easy because you don't have to edit anything. And you can just take your time. I mean, like we've been going for over an hour now. And all I've done is take off my makeup and do a little skincare and just yak. Yeah, they wanted to see how it turned out. I watched a lot of tutorials to learn how to edit. I didn't. when I got this laptop here, I had another computer and I was editing on it with a program that I downloaded, and I paid for it, and it was really complicated, but I taught myself how to use it. But this video editor that came on this laptop here is so easy. It is like so user friendly. You don't need a tutorial. Karen is so amazing. Yeah, I think she has over 3K. See, now if you have somebody that's willing to take you under their wing like that and do um, that kind of a, you know, support, offer that kind of support, Renee, that would be really, really great. And see, that's the thing about the small YouTube community. When you're small, it's easy to support somebody else that's small, but then once people start getting big, 3, 4, 5K, then it's like, and their channel takes off, they get so busy that it's hard to keep up with everything going on just their channel. And they, you can forget, that smaller YouTubers are still struggling, and you need to reach out and help them because somebody helped us, right? Carla's going to do great. You can go back and watch the replay, Carla. We were just talking about COVID and, being sick. And, I was sharing with Lois and Ruth about this Bible verse that I found that just really touched my heart. And Lois had taken a photograph of a couple of eagles up in treetops, and I put the two of them together in my Bible app, and I posted it on Facebook. So that's about all that you missed, really. You will, Carla. You'll do fine. You'll do fine. Listen, everybody's got to learn how to walk before they can run, right? I do everything on my phone and my iPad. I use iMovie and KindMaster. And your videos, they're good, clear pictures too, Renee. She's been very supportive to me and a lot of other channels. See, that's awesome. That's awesome. Y'all know, do y'all know Just Ann Rankin? Well, I started my channel before she started hers. And when she started her channel, I was one of the first 100 subscribers to her channel. And hey, Deb, how are you? And so Ann's channel, she didn't edit. She didn't have any backgrounds. She didn't have, she, how she is. She digresses, but her personality, I mean, it was so relatable, and people were just drawn to her. And it didn't take her long at all, just a few months, and she was like over 1,000. And then all of a sudden, it was like her channel just blew up, and she increased, I think it was like 10,000 subscribers in like just a matter of a couple months. I mean, it didn't take long at all. And it's like it exploded. And I don't know where she's at now. I'll have to look and see. She's probably over 50K. Yeah, Anne and her money glasses, among other things, huh, Ruth? Yeah, put your foundation and other stuff on first, Carla, and have your eyebrows done or whatever you're going to do, and then just do an eye look and mascara, and just do an easy lip look, and skip the false lashes and just keep it simple, and it'll help save time. My first makeup look took me 40 minutes. Y'all can go back on my channel. My videos were bad. They weren't a flattering angle, the way that the camera was. I didn't. I don't know. They're not much better now, but anyway, that may be my problem as my personality. No, don't say that. You're doing good. You're doing good. You've only been going a few months. I mean, golly. Some people just know how to attract attention. She just celebrated 50K, but Ann keeps it real for sure. I don't watch her second channel. I have never really, Ann's World or whatever she calls it. I've never really gone over there to follow her on all that. But Ann went through a lot, this last couple of years. She took care of her mom and her grandmother, and both of them passed away. And there was a house fire, and her and her husband separated and got back together after counseling. And, there's just a lot of stuff. And, she's talked about how she's overcome a lot of things in her personal life. And, people are interested in all that. Oh, Carla, it'll encourage you. You're going to watch them and you're going to think, oh, I can do this. I can do better than this. Heather Ashley was under 500, did a Jeffree Star unboxing, and she ended up with over 2K from that video. That was just a month ago. So, I mean, and that's, some people do that. They'll capitalize on something that's really popular, as far as an unboxing or a review. Like one time I did a review on this Clinique 2 lotion on my channel, and that video still gets hits all the time. It's one of my most watched videos, is that review on this. So, if you find, products to demonstrate or try on or unbox or whatever that are really popular or viral, and you get it on the front end of the trend, that's why a lot of, on a lot of beauty channels buy things that just come out, products that are brand new that are just coming out. So Anne is I just watched her blow up overnight. There's another gal that I watched from the very beginning. Her name is Alexandra Anel, or Alex Anel. And she's got, oh my gosh, I watched her. I was with her from the very beginning of her channel. And I have no idea how many she has. Let me look it up. She's probably got 500,000 or something. It's the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm. You gotta let me tell you, Mary Catherine did this little short video when she was in a plane ride, and she had her camera or her phone right up to the window, and she caught the tops of the clouds, and there were some of those jet planes, that make those skyscrapers that make those marks in the sky. They were outside of her window flying around in the distance, but you could see it on the camera. And she captured that. And and of course, when she posted it, it wasn't long. I mean, it was a shorts, and that thing went viral. And then there was a video that Cece's Trial Size Life that she did, that I forgot the content now. But anyway, it went viral. So it's like hitting that vein of what people want to see. But Mary Catherine had like over 70,000 views on that one little shorts video. She got a bunch of subscribers off of that. So let me look up Alexandria's channel. It's Alexandra Anel. 958,000 subscribers. I don't know if y'all can see her. Let me pull it up. Can y'all see this? I don't know if y'all can see her face or not. The glare is so bad. 958,000. And guess how many videos she has? Only 441. See, so she's done less than half the videos that I've done, but she's got almost 1 million subscribers. I mean, it's because she's so talented. And she started a second channel. It's called ALX space TALX, like Alex Talks. And she's got almost 50,000 subscribers there. But she's got a lot of these like how-to videos. Tiffany did a Metamucil video, and she's got a ton of videos on that review. Metamucil. Oh my gosh, Metamucil. The Cheap Chick channel blew up over Wish mystery boxes. And Thrifty Tiffany blew up too. I know, you just never know what'll catch people's interest and blow your channel up. It's really just luck. My first video was 2 years old, and it is 15 seconds long, and it has the most views. So, I mean, you just never know. You never know what's going to, strike people's fancy. But we all need, if we smaller YouTubers stick together and run each other's playlists and just, if you have an extra device, just run each other's videos and push each other forward, it helps out so much. Just getting that view time in. And then of course sharing each other out, So once you get the community tab, you can post your friends' videos on the community tab and help promote them over there too. So, and shout outs, collabs, all that stuff helps. So my friend Lisa Ann, she just hit 500 today. So she now gets her community tab. So, and I'm using a mask for Mask Monday, tomorrow's Mask Monday video, that she sent me over Christmas, in a Christmas card. And I was doing a shout out for her, in an effort to get her over that 500 mark, but she's already done it today. So that's good. So hopefully tomorrow she'll get some more subscribers. Heather is at almost 6K now. Got to hit that sweet spot. Yeah, see, that's it. I mean, and it all depends. And what is a sweet spot for somebody else might not be the same sweet spot for you, because we're all different and we all have different personalities and different interests. And the people that watch your channel might watch you for a different reason than, you know what I'm saying? So, somebody might watch, let me just use a couple of extremes here. Like Chrissy Harless, y'all know her? Okay, when she first started her channel, I was one of her subscribers, and then when she started smoking pot, on her as a part of her content and all that, started promoting marijuana and everything. I just lost interest in her channel, because of the type of content and the way that she was presenting it and the language that she used and all that kind of thing. So I backed off, I backed off from her channel. So the people that are following her are interested in all that kind of thing. Where the people that may watch somebody like me, I've had a lot of people say, well, Laurie, you're just so easygoing. You're so laid back. I feel so much peace when I watch your channel. I like it because you share scriptures in your description box, different reasons like that. People will follow me. And I mean, it's makeup and beauty that connects us all. But then, there's diversities within all of that, according to people's interests. So, but if somebody drops the F bomb, every 15 seconds, I'm not going to listen to all that. The higher you views, you start showing up in the recommended watch list. That's true. See, that's the algorithm. And your comments and what happens the first 24 hours you post your video. Does your video take off, immediately, or does it take a while? Yes, I love that. And Genius Junk does that also. Yeah, see, Carla, that's what I'm talking about. So, you're going to draw people to you that identify with you, that connect with you, that have the same interests as you. They enjoy your personality, your character, your lifestyle, and the more they get to know you, the closer they feel to you, you know. Like, I think Renee's still in the chat here. She just had a get ready with me on Wednesday, and she does them every Wednesday. And she said she was going to open up, and talk about something that was bothering her. So I wanted to make sure and be there for that premiere. So I logged on a couple of minutes before she started. So I was there at the very beginning, and she did. She opened up and she shared what was on her mind and everything. And, because she was vulnerable and she trusted us, it was like there was my heart connected with her, and it was like it was almost like a time of bonding for me. I really care about Renee, how she feels and what she's going through. Oh, God bless me. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, so I connected, I mean, anyone who's been betrayed, thank you, betrayed or forsaken like that, I mean, you can identify. And even if you can't, if you've got any kind of compassion within you at all, your heart's just going to go out to them. So, but anyway, I'm just using that as an example of how we connect with each other, and I think that's one of the reasons why Anne, her channel grew so fast, is because she wasn't afraid to talk about what she was going through or her problems or, all that kind of stuff. She's not a drama queen. Don't take me wrong. She's not one of those people that creates drama to try and draw attention to herself. She's not like that. She's just open, and she made herself vulnerable, and she welcomed people, into her situations. And she just didn't bottle it all up and keep it all to herself and stuff it. And so it's according to, like, if you're an extrovert, I think it's easier rather than for introverts, because introverts have a tendency to kind of get their batteries recharged when they're alone. We're extroverts. They need people, and they're going to reach out to people, and they're going to want to connect with people. Yeah, Anne's pretty open, and she still drops by and watches my videos every now and then, but I know she's busier than a one-arm paper hanger. When you get up to 50,000 subscribers, you try to support as many people back as you possibly can, but I mean, let's face it, y'all. It's hard to keep up even with 1,000. If I subscribe to 1,000 people just because they all subscribe to me, and tried to watch all their videos and reply to all their comments, and be there every time they post a video, I mean, it's just virtually impossible. So at some point, you're going to feel that pull where it's like you and your friends are all together, and then you start growing and growing and growing, and your time is divided up, and you become, it's like you become thinner and thinner and thinner, as far as what you're able to do, and you just have to prioritize stuff. And I mean, you still want to run your own channel, so you can't skip all that just to watch everybody's videos. You got to produce content. See, and that's the way I've always been too. But this last year, since I've grown so much, I've gained like about 300 subscribers this year. There's just no way I can keep up with it all anymore. And the closer I get to 1K, and see, a lot of people won't watch your videos unless you're watching theirs. See, so there's going to be a shift and a transition that's going to take place, as you grow and you get closer and closer to 1K, because of all of that. Yeah, we all need to know that we have friends, standing beside us and, just cheering us along. It just really helps. That's what friends are for. Hey, that reminds me. Let me talk to y'all about this. Okay, Valentine's Day. The last 2 or 3 years, I've done Valentine collabs, but then as soon as I get done posting it and everything, I see all this stuff about Galentines, where girls get together and they have, their girlfriends, and they do something for Galentines. And I've got a collab going for Valentine's Day with a friend of mine, but I still wanted to do, I don't know, I wanted to do something. I don't know what I want to do. I just want to do something. Oh, you talking about Andy does stuff? Oh, she's the bomb. Andy is my buddy. Look, let me show y'all this palette. This is from BH Cosmetics. It's called Lost in Los Angeles. Or Los Angeles. Yeah. Los Angeles. Lost in Los Angeles is the name of the palette. All right, now look inside. Boom, shakalaka. Look at all those pretty pastels. Okay, this looks blue on this lighting. Let me switch this lighting. It's all right, babe. I gotta. This is actually a green. This lighting is not doing it justice. So some of these shades that look kind of pinkish, but they're really orangey like. But I was thinking about this palette, and I was like, this would be a really cool palette. It reminds me, those Valentine candy hearts that come in a box. Well, if you see it in real life, it's like it's almost like a grass green. It's almost like a green it's got a lot of yellow in it. But anyway, I was thinking about candy hearts, like Valentine candy hearts. If you just had a pastel shaded palette like this, it doesn't necessarily have to be this one, but anything, along the same concept. Wouldn't it be fun to create a look for Valentine's or Galentine's? Yeah, conversation hearts, using different colors. So I don't know. Just an idea. Because that's what we girls do. I mean, we get together and we have conversations. We get real with one another. We open up. We open up like Renee did the other night. So, I don't know. Well, y'all, this is pretty well absorbed. Let me go in with the moisturizer. Let me use this one from Kate Somerville that I've been stuck on. So, I don't know. You guys got any ideas? This thing would be fun. We've been doing a lot of giveaways, this group I'm in, and some of the ladies are really wanting to take a break for Valentine's, and then there's others that have another idea and they're off and running with it. But anyway, I want to do something. Are y'all in a collab for Valentine's Day? Woo. That feels good. I love that moisturizer. Okay, I'm going to put some of this lip stuff on. Andy wants to do a collab with me for Valentine's. It's what's the name of that palette? It's the Ace Butte. It's the one with all the pinks and the maroons in it. I forgot the name of it. Scarlet Dusk to Dawn or something. You can go see how this one goes. Well, I tell you, Carla, some of the girls that are in our collab for Winter Wonderland are going to do, they're going to go beyond makeup, just a regular eye look. They're going to do like body paint. They're going to go all out. Christine's going all out. Probably Jamie will too, and maybe even Crystal. You're not in a collab, Renee? Y'all need to do a green eyeshadow look for St. Patrick's Day. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to get to bed. Yeah, Scarlet Dawn by Ace Butte. That's it, Ruth. All right, Renee. I understand. I'm fading fast myself. It's going on 11 o'clock. I've been awake since like 6:45 this morning. And I didn't have a nap today, so I definitely need to get a good night's rest, especially since I've been sick. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for being a friend. You own that one, Ruth? Awesome. Good night, Lois. I love you. I love y'all. Get some good rest, everybody. Let's call it a night. Let's call it a night. Let's call it a night. Y'all can DM me or something if you got any ideas for Valentine's Day. Maybe we can, do something. Yes, pray for me. Pray for my full recovery from this crud. Pray for my husband, too. And don't forget about my little buddy, Jamie Perkinson, laying over there in the hospital, y'all. Full 100% on the ventilator. Lord have mercy. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate y'all so much. Next week, people will be feeling up to par. We'll have more in the room, and I'll do some giveaways or something. We'll do some swatches on some of these BH Cosmetic palettes. Good night. Good night. Pray for me. I pray for you. We pray for the world. That's what Lois always says. All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow on Mask Monday. Woohoo! Mask Monday, everybody. Carla, if you have any questions at all, if you need some help in any way, just reach out. Okay? We'll do what we can to help you. Yeah, Carla, pray for my friend Jamie. He's a young father. Him and his little wife, they have toddlers. We need a miracle. Ruth, you need to start a channel. I mean, seriously. As much makeup as you have and the passion that you have for it. Okay, good. Good, Carla. I'm glad to hear you say that. We are here for you. All right, y'all. I'm going to cut off the live and everything. I love y'all. Have a good night. Thank you all so much for coming. God bless you tonight. God bless you tonight. Yeah, y'all talk Ruth into starting a channel. She I know she can produce content. She needs to do something. Even if it's just Mask Mondays with us. All right, that's it, y'all. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.